Well, hi everybody. Good morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski here. Our Friday is going to shape up to be another warm one out there, but it is also going to be rather dry. Low relative humidity this afternoon with a large gap between the actual air temperature and the dew point temperature. That means very dry conditions, and the winds are going to be increasing out of the south today, and with the breezy winds, fire danger is going to be elevated today. Red flag warnings will be in place this afternoon for all of the pink shaded counties here in Nebraska and northwest Kansas. These are mainly for areas north and west of the Tri-Cities, so keep that in mind. We've had a lot of farm equipment fires recently over the last several weeks here, and that's something that's a threat today. Cigarettes, of course, can always start fires, trains, things like that. But keep that in mind today, that fire danger is going to be on the elevated side of things here. So again, the winds aren't too bad this morning, but they are going to be increasing out of the south as the day progresses. Some fairly breezy winds out there today out of the south and the southeast, but plenty of sunshine expected. Into tonight, we keep the winds on the elevated side. Those winds are going to stay on the stronger side, and that's one thing that's going to hold temperatures up. The other thing is we'll see an increase in cloud cover from the southeast, so that's also going to hold up temperatures just a little bit. So it's going to be a milder night out there for tonight. Now watch these arrows as we jump into tomorrow. The arrows, they move faster on your Saturday. We're going to see some strong southerly winds, very windy conditions out there for Saturday. Partly cloudy skies in the morning, and I'll back this up so you can see that again. Partly cloudy skies becoming mostly sunny in the afternoon. And when I talk about strong winds, we're seeing winds that could be up there around anywhere from gusting 35 to 40 miles per hour, maybe a little higher in spots out there. The winds will stay strong Saturday night, mostly clear skies. Another mild night ahead of us for Saturday night. Sunday, the winds will be even stronger ahead of an approaching cold front. And we'll run through this a couple of times here, but first watch the winds, the arrows here. Look at these very strong winds out there for Sunday. They could gust over 45 miles per hour here. I'll back this up a little bit again so you can see this here. Especially around the middle part of the day there. Look at that orange shade to the arrows. That indicates some really strong winds out there. And we already have high wind watches that are in place in southwest portions of Nebraska here. I'm going to bring up a graphic real quick here. High wind watch in place for Sunday. And this is actually more for Sunday morning, actually. And let's back this up a little bit here. I'll show you when those winds are going to be strongest here. Some of the strongest winds will actually happen early Sunday morning, right there through the morning Sunday. That's some really strong winds in southwest Nebraska. But as you get into the afternoon, the winds do get a little bit lighter in southwest Nebraska. That's why that high wind watch was in place until basically the middle of the day here. The other thing we're watching here, that with that cold front approaching, we'll be looking at rain and thunderstorm chances for the western half of the state of Nebraska for Sunday afternoon. I don't think it's a great chance, but there is a chance nonetheless here. As of right now, the Storm Prediction Center does not have any kind of risk of severe weather. Not out of the question, but it's not a great chance. But watching for that rain and thunderstorm chance. We'll keep that chance going and spreading eastward as we move into Sunday night and Monday as that front. It's going to slow down as we get into Sunday night and Monday here. It's going to be very slow moving, in fact, but we'll keep that chance of rain and thunderstorms around Sunday night into Monday. So, on to your almanac for today. Let's start back on today here. We will see another very warm day, temperatures up around 25 degrees above average for highs. As of right now, these would fall just shy of our record highs for today, but we will be close, within 2 to 4 degrees of our records this afternoon. So keep an eye on those temperatures this afternoon as we may see another record-breaking day. Lows this morning well above our average lows for this time of the year. The other thing I'll mention about records is it's now looking fairly likely if you look at the stretch of November 1st through, that's basically going back to last Saturday, November 1st through November 8th, we will likely set a record for the warmest first 8-day stretch of November on record here in the Tri-Cities. And that's averaging out the highest temperatures with the low temperatures. Overall, those temperatures way above what you would expect for this time of the year. Highs later today, we're going to go with temperatures in the mid to upper 70s and lower 80s. Very warm weather on the way for today. And with the stronger winds tonight, a warmer night ahead. 50s for overnight lows in central and eastern Nebraska as well as northern Kansas. A little cooler back to the west with 40s and maybe even a few upper 30s. Another warm one tomorrow and windier out there, mid to upper 70s and some lower 80s out there for your Saturday. Saturday night into Sunday morning, another mild night, low and mid 50s for overnight lows. Sunday, one last day of warmth ahead of that cold front. We see temperatures into the low and mid 70s ahead of it, some upper 60s. Out west, you see the colder air in the panhandle as that front passes through there. It's going to get colder. And in fact, one thing I'll do real quick here, I'm just going to move this over real quick. You have to ignore the numbers here because they're kind of stagnant on the screen here. But look at the cold air that's on the way as we get into next week. So sorry about that odd looking thing there. But another thing I want to mention real quick before we get into the 7-day forecast, Huskers do have a game tomorrow. Hopefully, it's all keep our fingers crossed that it keeps in play for Saturday. It's an 11 a.m. kickoff Central Standard Time here. I need to fix my S on that graphic there. Let me do that real quick here. There we go. But it's going to be a really nice day in Evanston, Illinois, with plenty of sunshine, temperatures in the 60s. Winds a little breezy there, not off the lake, but a little bit breezy out of the south and southwest, 10 to 15 miles per hour. Gusts could approach or exceed 20 miles per hour. So a little bit of wind, but I don't think it'll be a major factor in the game. Okay, back on to our forecast when it comes to following the weekend. Well, here's the weekend again, through the weekend, windy conditions. That front comes through Sunday night into Monday. It's going to be very slow moving. Temperatures do still manage to top out around 59 on Monday, but that might be an earlier day high. We're going to see a large range in temperatures on Monday. We could see 30s in the northwest and maybe some 70s in the southeast. Chance of rain and thunderstorms with that front coming through. We might get a break that's still a little bit iffy. Then after that, things become split when it comes to our long-range forecast models. Some keep aggressive with precipitation late Monday night into Tuesday, which would include a chance of some rain, eventually maybe some freezing rain or freezing drizzle, and then maybe even some snow as it gets colder Monday night into Tuesday. If that moisture is very aggressive and it sticks around, we'll probably see highs down in the 30s. If it's able to clear out and we barely get anything, we will probably see highs back into the 40s on Tuesday. Some long-range models say that. So still a little split on how Tuesday plays out. Beyond that, it looks like all of us should warm up on Wednesday. Now, if we see snow on the ground, maybe not as warm, but if we don't, 50s for highs, lots of sunshine. Another system, a weaker system, brings a slight chance of some rain and maybe a mix of precipitation by Thursday evening, and it will cool down a little bit more with the extra clouds around on Thursday. So you see the colder air coming in as we get past this weekend. A little cooler here, maybe warming it up a little bit by the time we get towards next weekend, the 14th and 15th of November, the middle of the month already, hard to believe. All right, with that, I'm going to let you all go. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. We'll talk to you all again next week on Monday. Enjoy your warm, windy weekend ahead. Take care. God bless. Bye.